If a credit offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You've probably gotten offers in the mail telling you you've been pre-approved for a credit card, or you can open a credit card and pay no interest for 6 months or maybe even a year. Well, the thing is, some credit card offers just aren't as good as they look on paper. And Corey Blake from New Horizons Credit Union is here to let you know what lies ahead for your bank account if you aren't careful. And Corey, that 0% introductory rate offer is something that can get people in trouble.
Yes, it can. You know, the main thing you need to watch out for there with those 0% APR introductory rates is the accompanying our best rate that they always apply to it. You know, if you read the fine print, you'll end up finding that the 0% can turn into 29.99% real quick if you've just missed a couple payments.
Yeah, and if you don't pay it off in time, if you do have that 6 months to pay it off and you don't get it, that'll add up so fast.
Yes, it will.
And the same goes true, I guess, for the low APRs.
Yeah, that's all kind of interrelated. The 0% introductory rate APRs. You know, what's a good rate is really in the eye of the beholder, so you really just need to be careful, because you're going to see a lot of companies just touting that low APR.
And saying you've been pre-approved for a credit card, you really haven't been pre-approved for that card.
No, not necessarily. You've been selected to receive a credit card. It doesn't mean that you're going to get the credit card. Typically what it means is your credit falls within a specific range that the marketing department for that particular credit card is going after. So you've been targeted.
So you've been pre-approved to apply for that card?
Yes, you can apply for it, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to receive the card.
All right, you can apply all you want. Now, sometimes when you go online to pay your credit card bill, I know I've been there, you may be prompted to increase that credit limit. And I know it can be so tempting, especially now around the holidays. Is that something we want to do?
Well, all this really means is you've been considered for a credit line increase, but with responsible usage of your credit cards and so forth, making sure you pay your payments and everything in a timely fashion, your card should really experience this anyway. So it's not really that big a benefit. Okay,
now what about the 0% fraud liability? Is that something that's the big deal?
Well, that's a good question. You know, if you report your card stolen when it happens and before it's been used, you have zero fraud liability anyway.
Okay.
You know, you're protected under federal law that you're liable for up to $50 if your card is used before you get to report it stolen. So it's really no big bonus.
Okay. Any other tips you can offer us today?
Yes. Help build your credit by paying your balances or minimum monthly payments on time. This will also help, again, with your credit lines. And watch for the act now. You've earned it. Don't act now, because the offers sometimes, you know, they may have expiration dates, but you know, those offers typically aren't going to disappear.
Right.
You know, they'll give you some good deals to get your money. So do your research. Make sure you're getting the best credit card that you can find.
All right. So some of these offers can be tempting. Sometimes you have those credit cards. A lot of things can be tempting. Just be really careful.
Yes, be extra careful, especially during the holidays.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing these tips.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.